how much money can I take out as a business owner, and how is it best to take that money out?
So taking out money as a business owner is always fraught with danger. You always need to make sure you've got working capital inside the business to run the business. My best bet is, if you've got 6 months worth of working capital, you're flying. If you've got any less than that, you really need to look at your cash reserves and make sure that you've got enough cash in the bank to keep your business running.
Cool. And if you do have in excess of the 6 month reserve, as a business owner, what's the best way that what questions should you be asking your accountant in terms of how you actually take that money out?
So you do need to get good tax advice with that. There is different structures, be it you might be a sole trader, you might be a partnership, you might be a company, a trust. There is different tax implications with those sort of structures. Best way is to consult your tax accountant and figure out what the best structure is for you. What works for one agency may not work for another. So get advice and get it right when you set it up.
And it's also based on your personal circumstances too.
Absolutely.
So your trust, whether that's a trust setup, whatever it might be, but it's very much an individual from my understanding.
Yeah, so take yourself as what our setup is very different. So what might work for you may not work for me. So it is very individualised. I can't stress this enough. Go get proper tax advice with how your business is structured. You will save so much money in tax in the long run if it's done correctly at the start.
Yeah. I think that's the part that I didn't really realise starting my own business. One little decision at the start of starting my business has huge ramifications in 4 years' time. So I think there was advice that you gave me, think more 4 years ahead rather than what you need right now, because you'll end up saving hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Absolutely. We've had many clients, especially when I worked in tax. We had what was good for them at one point wasn't necessarily good for them when we were advising them, and they were losing money hand over fist in tax because they weren't given the right advice at the start. Thinking ahead is very, very crucial to getting a good structure.